A new W poll revealed today that Prime Minister Boris Johnson has the lowest approval rating worldwide based on his response to the coronavirus pandemic. The YouGov study has found that Britons rate Boris Johnson's handling of the crisis even lower than Americans rate Donald Trump. More than 40,000 people have died in the UK due to the virus, while the US more than doubles the figure at over 110,000 coronavirus-related deaths. Some 41% of Britons find the UK government's response to the pandemic is appropriate. A further 56% say that it is handling badly enough to give a net score of 15, down from 6 the previous week. Alongside Mexico, this is the lowest rating with Trump's administration below on 12, Taiwan's 87, Australia, plus 76 and Denmark, plus 73 hold the highest ratings. YouGov's Matthew Smith said, "This means that domestically the British government are seen by the population to be handling the crisis less well than Americans think of their own government." Trump's handling of the pandemic currently has a net rating of 12, down from 7 the week before. The poll shows 41% of Americans saying the government is dealing well with the situation, while 53% say it is handling the crisis poorly. The UK added today 55 more coronavirus deaths to the total tally, in its lowest daily toll since before lockdown. Meanwhile, London has reported no hospital deaths for the first time since March. Scotland and Northern Ireland recorded no deaths for the second day in a row. Figures from the Department of Health reveal the number of laboratory-confirmed COVID-19 cases now stands at 40,597 across all settings. However, other studies argue the true tally is considerably higher by thousands of victims. Health Secretary Matt Hancock said at Monday's Downing Street press briefing that thanks to the virus being in retreat, the government could go ahead with its strategy to lift lockdown restrictions. Some of the proposed measures include the reopening of non-essential shops from June 15. He added that the number of deaths, reported confirmed cases and an almost 50% drop in the number of new care home outbreaks were good news. When you look across the board, it is clear that coronavirus is in retreat across the country, Mr. Hancock said. But we must be vigilant and we must be cautious, and we are taking a safety-first approach. It means that we can proceed with our plan of making some changes, for instance looking towards the proposals that have been made next week on the retail sector, and that people can have confidence to take their children to school in the 3 years that we've opened so far. The global support figures reveal and score hike in France's Emmanuel Macron's government. Mr. Macron's net score has gone up from 22 last week to 9 this week, the highest it has been since March. Finland also saw a significant, going from plus 54 to plus 64. Vietnam is currently the highest ranking country in the poll with plus 95.